Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 25. Right, as you can see, we have moved into October 2, and I did make a little bit of a boo-boo going into this month, this part of the month, and that is we had a leasing fee because we kept it overnight. Now, unfortunately, it wasn't really a lot of money. It was like £300, but it was still money we could have really done with not losing, to be honest. I'm just gonna whack these over here very, very quickly, and that is the reason why. I don't know how many of these we've got. We are still obviously in October, so we do have the advantage of selling some products still. We need approximately £100,000, and to be honest, rather quickly. That looks like that was all that. So we'll deal with that like shortly. We do need to get some we need to get the harvester over here. I didn't empty any of the harvesters like I said I was going to. Something kind of came up IRL, and yeah, that was the end of that really, which is I don't want to say it's a shame, you know, it's just one of them things. Life does get in the way sometimes, and it's not like this isn't going to take more than a couple of minutes, but I do need to get the harvesters emptied ASAP. Actually, I should have maybe put the tractor next to the other one first, so it could have continued to harvest. We've got to get this sugar beet field done in this episode. That is, yeah, we're gonna have to get some time lapses in. I don't even know if there's anything to do during these time lapses, but time lapses are the way to make sure we get more work done in an episode than we have time wise. I'm also sorry if I go quiet again today, guys. My nose is absolutely streaming today. Even the hay fever tablets have not kicked in. But saying that, my wife, the Dragon Lady, has been very ill with a cold over the last few days, and I'm dreading that she's giving it to me. Because the last thing I need right now is a bloody cold. But it wouldn't surprise me. The wife likes to give me a little present. You know, the presents you don't ask for. There we go. I'm just going to put that into there. Right. Oh my god, I need to turn off super strength. I'm sick of... I hadn't even clicked the mouse to pick the item up, to pick the tractor up. Yeah, I really need to get out of that habit, to be honest. Only turning it on when I need it. Right, so yeah, this is kind of what we're going to be doing first thing. I will go back up to the class. I was hoping it was going to empty while the engine wasn't running, but then I realised that it won't empty without the engine running. But yeah, I could really do with a bit of a bigger trailer. Now, there are some items in the shop with it, and I don't know what those items are. So it's maybe time to have a look. In a second, while we do this. That's going to empty there. So what have we got today? We've got a nice... No, we can't afford that. We can't really afford... Well, I tell a lie. We could afford that. We could afford that. We could afford that. We're not going to, but we could. Yeah, doesn't... We don't seem to be falling very lucky with our second-hand items in this series. We really do. I really do feel like we've just really missed out on the fact that not much comes up, or if it does come up, what have we bought second-hand in this series? I kind of want to say we bought. You know what? I don't even remember. That's kind of like how bad it's been. We bought something second hand. The tanker. We bought the tanker second hand. That we did get a second hand. There's nothing here. How is there nothing here? Oh my god. We ran out. Oh my god. We ran out of water in the sheep field. We ran out of water in the sheep field. We've produced no wool overnight. Oh my god, no way. No way. No. That's not good. Is our production here for wood finally run out? this is what I'm kind of just... No, we've still got 8,000 litres of wood in there. Okay, so that's not too bad. Yeah, so I know we haven't really got on with much at the moment. I'm just trying to get these people little bits, but I didn't realise the sheep have run out of wool. We have produced 0 wool overnight. We've maybe just lost 15 grand. We've maybe just lost 15 grand in wool. But it also means we've lost goat milk as well. And that is not good at all. That is really, really, yeah. There's not much I can do about it. It's the way it is. It's one of them things. We were so busy with the harvest that we just didn't notice. Oh, that was handy. The fact that that was full. But yeah, we've got the harvesters emptied. Well, yeah, we've got one emptied, and that's on with the production. We've got one that I have just emptied into the trailer. Actually, I do need a bigger trailer at some point now. I need at least 20,000 litres. And the reason why I'd like at least 20,000 litres is because at the end of the day, that would give us 3 harvester loads if it was 22,000 litres. And 2 trailer loads, 1 trailer would give me 2 from the harvester for the root crop, which will kind of speed things up a little bit. Right, I'm going to leave this at 10,000, I think. Yeah. So, I'm going to do that. Yeah, he's nearly full again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to just top up the trailer, and then basically what we're going to do for the next couple of minutes is we're just going to sit and babysit this harvester and try and get as much of this done as we can, really. And that's probably the best place to come out that first time. Now I have changed the harvester to not stop while unloaded. That just means we can fill a trailer basically. Yeah, this field is taking a lot longer. I know how long it takes because we did it previously. Yeah, it's just taking forever. Now what we need to do, guys, is we need to look on our productions and we need to see what we've got in value. We're basically making more work for ourselves by leaving this sugar beet just sat here on the floor, and the problem is I've got nowhere else to store it. I don't even have a sugar beet storage mod. which doesn't help. Yeah, while that's just unloading there, let's just have a little look at what we've got price wise. We do have a bottle, almost a pallet of bottled buffalo milk. That will help. We nearly got a butter, which would help. Again, these are still in good prices at the moment. Cheese is almost still in a good price, but again, nearly there. Flour is, we've got basically 10 grand in flour. We've basically got 34 grand in fabric minus a little. Yeah, that is on its way up. Next month, I think the fabric's going to be an absolute game changer. Goat milk, yeah, we don't have much. 67 litres, that's how little before it ran out of water. We sold the straw. Slurry is worth 3 grand for how much we've got. It's not worth it. Manure is probably going to be the same. Like I said, we're kind of just looking through what we've got to sell. We've only got enough wheat for one more year for the chicken, so we could do really. We're getting some in there. Yeah. Bakery. Silage is a fantastic price, but it's still only 22 grand for everything we've got. That doesn't sell there. No. Flour. 8 grand in flour. Like I say, we're desperate to get this sugar mill. We're absolutely desperate. It's not even like I've got a piece of machinery I can be like, oh, well, we don't really need that now. But the only thing I could really sell quickly just to make some money is the harvester. But I feel like if we get rid of the harvester, we're kind of screwing ourselves in the long run on that. So yeah, I'm in a little bit of a pickle. I say I've got a straw to come off that field there. Again, I haven't even got around to baling that yet. We are still making a bit of wood. The wool has cost me, like I say, 20 grand, and then I've got 20 grand in other I've got at least, if I had the wool, I'd have had maybe 50 grand. I think maybe the 1st of November we would have a lot of products to sell. I do think that would make a difference. I forgot, yeah, it's not going to stop. As soon as it gets emptied, it's going to move. I kind of wish you could make this so that it stayed till it was empty, unless, you know, you were driving next to it. But yeah, it's either moving or not, and that's the problem. As you can see, we are nearly got another trailer, but how many thousands of litres of sugar beet do we have just sat here just waiting? I've even put one trailer load of normal sugar beet into the production. It's crazy, the little one we've got. Now my only other option is to buy small sugar beet productions, and I don't think that's gonna really work well. But we've got to get it, and I am tempted right now just to get a loan. I know I said on this series I really didn't want to get a loan, and I do feel like if we got a loan it would be, I don't want to say we'd be failing the series, but I feel like we shouldn't really be getting it. As you can see, there's another trailer. We're getting at least one trailer load off every single side, or every run we're getting at least a trailer load. At 3 meters wide, that's a lot of sugar beet. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to spend a couple of minutes, and I think we'll get the trailer loaded up with some of the products that we do have. I just want to make the money. At least if we're making the money, we can be like, well, we're this close. I kind of don't want to keep it for next month. Some of them are hitting best prices today. Like I say, the fabric alone is about to increase by like 30% in value. That's going to help. The only problem is it's getting that 30% right now. Yeah, I was umming and ahhing about not using the little sugar mill anymore, but the fact that I could put 15,000 litres of one, and it means I can put 15,000 litres of cut sugar beet in as well. 6 pallets of flour. 2 of them. One of them. So this is what we've got right now, just to go and shift on. I think there might be about, we know there's more than 10, put it that way. There's at least 6 grand in flour, and then we've got the oils on top. So yeah, I'm hoping we can just pick this over a little bit. But yeah, without selling the harvester, I haven't really got any way to make a massive amount of money right now, and it is a shame really. We will get the money. The money is basically sat in the windmill. Why have you picked up a tractor when out? I tell you what, since the new, now I'm not blaming obviously the update, but I've got to be honest, since the newest farm sim update, the wow, that's gonna absolutely spit everywhere. I don't really understand what's going on with this. It's not the trailer, it's the trailer strap. It's really weird at the moment. I think this is gonna equate though to approximately oh my god, can we just, you know, I don't really know what's going on with this trailer. I really don't. I thought I was going to say something then, and I thought, well, no, because that's not exactly how the trailer's working. Yeah, that's going to be the nightmare. That's going to spit that out all over the spot. There we go. All I can do right now is that. So we've got 2,000 litres of sunflower oil, we've got 1,000 litre of canola oil, and we've got 6,000 litres of flour. Like I say, it's about as much as I can get rid of at the moment. It might have a bit of milk, that would help, but we'd be better off probably selling that in the next month, just because of how much, there isn't going to be that much. Yeah, I will go back to doing some trailer work in a minute. We're going to go into harvesting this field into November. It doesn't matter, we can harvest it into November. Not the end of the world. I was hoping to get it done in this episode. I have been working on the ground off recording, just in the where we're going to put the sugar mill. Now major, just kind of just flattening the ground really. Not pretending to put it down, but you know, then like hovering the sugar mill, make sure like the area's the right size and stuff. That was that was almost £20,000. Not bad. It's not bad. It's not the best price either there. I don't think. I think the price is better somewhere else, but you know, it is what it is. So I will run a little bit more sugar beet before the end of this episode. Like I say, we've been very, very, very busy once again. At the moment, it's all about trying to find the money for. How much is a pallet of eggs? It's not bad. It's another couple of grand, I suppose. The wool has screwed us though, guys, honestly. The wool has screwed. And it's my own fault. How many times do we run out of water in that production? Oh, guys, I forgot to take the sugar with me. Sugar is a good price. Sugar's a fantastic price at the moment. But yeah, we can't sell slurry, we can't sell manure. We've got no more trees. Yeah, we finally just hit a point where we're a little bit screwed. We need £80,000 when we don't have it, unless I sell some raw sugar beet. But then if we sell the sugar beet, that kind of defeats the object of doing this. Now I am going to go back over here, because I tell you what I have maybe thought of. We might have some product at the this place. You'll have to forgive me because I genuinely don't know the name of this place. We have 3 pallets. That's actually not shabby. That's not too shabby at all. 3 pallets of that already. And that's about £1,000. That's about 2006. Plus this. Do you know what? There's maybe about another £8,000. Like I said, I was going to just jump straight on to doing a little bit more running around with the trailer, but another £8,000 now. I'm trying to sell what I can in November, because some of the pricing October, because some of the pricing is better right now in November, and that's kind of what I'm kind of looking for. I also just remembered the harvester needs me to keep driving the tractor to empty, so it's already full. Oh, this is my problem. I'm making a lot of simple mistakes at the moment, but I'm making the mistakes because I'm so, busted's not the word, but I'm so like, I need to get this, I need to get this, I need to get this, and it's just not working well at the moment. It'll be fine. We will get there. Once we buy the sugar mill, we're going to spend a lot of time basically moving the sugar beet over. We're also going to have to buy a really big sugar beet cutter as well, because we want to be halving the sugar beet into normal sugar beet and cut sugar beet, just to process it a little bit quicker, like we have been doing with the little baby processor. Right, like I say, it's not going to be a lot. I'm expecting this to be about £8,000 maybe. Okay, nearly £8,000. So I wasn't far off. I don't think that was the best price to sell at that location. I think it was a case of having to go somewhere else to sell, and I didn't. So yeah, that's kind of a rookie mistake, but it's easy to sell at that location, and that is my main thing. Now we will be selling the wood processing, firewood production, guys. We will be selling that. That will give us a little bit of money, but obviously while it's still got wood in it, we will not be selling it. That obviously just makes a bit of sense, to be honest. But yeah, in the next episode there is going to be a lot of running around. There's another bloody canola oil just popped out. Where are you? Must have been going. Right, we are officially on the strips of this field, guys. But yeah, we will definitely get this field completed in the next episode, that is for sure. But I am just going to spend a couple of minutes just running the trailer just to get a little bit more done. Couple more trailer loads done. But yeah, very busy a lot of, I don't want to say like stress and worry kind of thing, but you know, in the series it's like we could really do with a bit more influx of money at the moment. Now, like I say, we are running low on the goat's milk, the buffalo. I don't think we've actually delivered milk here for quite a while. I think we have been. Oh, that would be why, guys. We are actually officially out of milk. That would be why we are not producing any. Oh, I did not realize we were actually out of one of the milk. Yeah, there isn't really much on there, to be fair. Are you full again? I've only just emptied you. Right, so all I'm going to do off recording, guys, I always like to just do a little bit, just to be honest, I do it while, like, the computer's editing and all that kind of stuff, really, just when it's rendering the video and stuff. I like to just do, like, the odd little bit. Just saves me sat here doing now. So what I will do is I will just, yeah, I don't see the point in me delivering the milk, but now it is kind of going to be a little bit of a waste. Because, well, in theory, in 5 minutes time, we would be in the next episode, because that's, you know, tomorrow's going to be the next episode, and yeah, that's a shame, really, that we ran out of. So we ran out of milk, we ran out of water. To be honest, we were just not prepared this month. We've just kind of, I think, failed miserably, to be quite honest, in this month. We didn't get the harvest completely finished how we wanted. I haven't had a worker going in the fields because I've been trying to sell the products as quickly as I can. The harvester's full again. It's honestly, right, it's just mayhem. But guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.